Alrighty, we've been to 6 of the most popular islands in Thailand, and we're going to go through each and every one of them, what we liked, what we didn't like. We're even going to go through this one with a ghost ship, probably or could be the worst island that we've ever been to. At the end, we're going to go through our 2 favourite islands.
And to be honest, they're probably not what you expect. And if you get to the end of this video and think that we're wrong, please comment below and let us know. And make sure you subscribe to our channel because we've got new videos coming your way every single week.
We're Tyson Abbey, we are the Fit Nomads, and we've been travelling for the last 365 days. We are sharing all of our experiences on this YouTube, so make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. Give us all the support and we will make as many videos as possible.
Absolutely. So we're going to work our way down from our least favourite to our most favourite, and coming in 6th place is Koh Chang. We spent about 2 weeks in Koh Chang and it was probably a little bit too much. Granted, we were working, so it was fine. We had a lot to do, but it is one of the strangest islands that we've ever been to.
That's one thing. The other thing is I think it got hit by COVID because it's one of those islands that's probably lowest on the list. So a lot of the resorts and everything are out of business, so a lot of abandoned stuff. But what we did see was the abandoned ship, the ghost ship. And that, if you're interested in that sort of stuff, and we'll show some images here, is worth a look at. It's pretty wild and pretty spooky. So
a little bit of a backstory is that we actually drove in, and it was the first time that we ever had a scooter crash as well. and that's for another day. We drove in and we were hoping to be able to go through this haunted ghost ship, but they actually stopped us at the gate and they don't let people through anymore. But the backstory of the ship is that it was a docked ship, and it was first a hotel, and then all of these people started basically jumping off the top of the ship, of the hotel, and basically then they shut down the hotel, and then they called it the ghost hotel because when people still visited, they got a really eerie feeling of there were ghosts everywhere. So it's actually quite creepy. We tried to go in and we sort of tried to sneak in, but then we couldn't get in. And then we just flew our drone over, so we got as close as we could. So try your luck if you're there to go suss it out. It might be open, maybe we just went at the wrong time, but it's definitely pretty cool to check out. Another thing I did really like about Koh Chang, it's always a vibe when there's lots of like restaurants and great bars and restaurants along the beach with like beanbags and cool music. So that was great because Koh Chang had a really cool stretch of that. Mind you though, the first time that we went there, we started hearing these cicadas. And they sound, I'm gonna maybe try and play or try and find a video and just pop it here so you can hear. They sound horrible. And we went to this restaurant and we thought it was like a music system that was broken. And we were like, we can't sit here. This is the worst noise ever. So we like walked down the beach and then it stopped. But then it started up again and we were like, oh my gosh, it's not music, it's cicadas. And they're the most annoying thing you'll ever hear. If you think cicadas in Australia are bad, listen to this. We're in Koh Chang. And that is their version of a cicada. And they come out in the afternoon and like, that's all you hear all around Koh Chang.
You get used to it.
You get used to it. You get really used to it. It's so strange. Koh Chang in a wrap, I'd probably give it about a 5 out of 10.
Okay, and now coming in number 5 on the list is Koh Samui. This is a great island if you are a family. It's a great island if you don't want to fly or take a boat to another island. If you go to Koh Samui, it's got everything you need. It's got big resorts, it's got beach clubs, it's got, you know, all the little things you can do, activities, everything is on Koh Samui. So definitely a great spot if you like that sort of stuff. For us, we love this small island life, and so, you know, that island's obviously a little bit too big for us and a bit too hip-hop happening.
The airport is so cool. If you've ever been to the Koh Samui airport, you could spend like all day there. It's like outside and indoors and all these cool restaurants. It kind of feels like you're on the beach. Give it a 6 out of 10. Coming in 4th place is Koh Phi Phi. Now, this is a much smaller island and it has really turned into a bit of a party island. So if you're young and vibrant and you want a bit of a party scene, then Koh Phi Phi is definitely up your alley. It's a lot smaller and I'm pretty sure they don't even have cars on the island, so you can actually walk everywhere, scooter everywhere, tuk-tuk everywhere, which I kind of love without cars on the island. The other best part of Koh Phi Phi is the beaches are phenomenal, really crystal blue and stunning. And also you've got the famous Maya Bay there. So that's the one that in the movie The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. So if you want to go and check that out, it's really, really cool, although it is really overcrowded now. But you can also do an overnight stay there. So I think if you do like a special tour and you can stay on the beach, and then that gets rid of the crowds as well. But yeah, check out maybe for a couple of days. I'm probably gonna give it maybe about a 6 out of 10 as well. Next one on the list is the famous Koh Tao. Now it's famous for a very good reason, and that is because if you're a lover of scuba diving and if you want to do your scuba diving course, this is definitely the place to do that. I did my scuba diving certificate there about 8 years ago and I absolutely loved it. It took me 3 days and we ended up doing I think about 7 dives and went like 30 meters deep. Could not recommend it enough, but we visited a couple of months ago as well and we absolutely loved it. It's super easy to get around, it's small, everyone's really friendly, beautiful sunsets, really cool cafes, really cool restaurants along the beach. It's just a bit of a vibe.
It's kind of like a smaller version of Koh Phangan and way more divers. It's still got a bit of a party scene and stuff. One strange thing though that I've heard about Koh Tao is that people go missing on Koh Tao. There is this, these little stories going around of people going missing on Koh Tao, and it might be to do with the Thailand mafia or something like that, so beware of that. But also, nice little interesting fact about Koh Tao.
What would you rate it out of 10?
I'd probably give it an 8.
Yeah, I reckon 8 out of 10.
Yeah, and we stayed at that awesome place.
We stayed in the most amazing place. We'll put some photos here. We also might link it in the we also might link it in the notes because it was the best Airbnb that I think we've ever probably stayed at.
Just in terms of view
in terms of the view. Except for Turkey. But in terms of in Thailand.
Yes, we had so many.
That's true, it's hard. But no, I think Turkey's my favourite. That's for another video. Yeah, we loved Koh Tao. It was absolutely great and we could have spent a lot longer there.
Yep.
Coming in second place, this is one of our absolute favourite islands and it's really untouched and not many people talk about it. I'd never heard of it before I came to Thailand this trip, and that is Koh Kood. Koh Kood is actually on the other side of Thailand, the Gulf. So if you've got, looking at Koh Phangan, Koh Samui is down there. If you go across the Gulf, it's near Koh Chang. It's a really small, untouched, beautiful island. There's beautiful resorts, beautiful beaches. There's hardly any people. I feel like it's what Koh Phangan and what all the islands would have been like 30 years ago. Like it's just absolutely stunning. We went there for a week. Granted, there are no gyms, like it's really undeveloped like that, but we had the most amazing dinner at this restaurant where we actually got engaged.
Yes.
Put a little video up there as well.
Yeah, we got hoisted into a treetops and
we'll put the name here because we'll find it later on.
Yeah, we'll put the name here, of course. Thank God for edits. We got a dinner and we got hoisted into the jungle in the trees.
In a basket.
In a basket. And then they came and delivered us food on a zip line, which was absolutely epic. But yeah, Koh Kood is a quiet island that is probably Thailand's best kept secret.
Stunning, and I'd love to go back. But more of like a relaxing, like if you want a full resort, relaxing vibe, there's not much to do there. So you just eat, drink, sleep. I wouldn't even say there's parties, like there's nothing crazy like that either. Koh Kood I would honestly give like a 10 out of 10, except you just can't live there. It's holiday vibes.
Alrighty, drum roll please.
Last one, and our absolute favorite island of all time is Koh Phangan.
Koh Phangan.
Koh Phangan is known for the full moon party. That's why it gets a really bad rap, but if you stay clear of the bottom of the island, which is where full moon is, it is the most beautiful island. It has the most stunning beaches, and you've got yoga retreats, you've got gyms, you've got healthy cafes, you've just got everything at your fingertips that you need, and it's spacious enough that it's not too small, but it's not too big.
The best of both worlds. So you have the island life. It's about 1 hour from one end to the other, maybe a little bit shorter. You have beautiful beaches, you have all the gyms, there's multiple gyms on the island, you have all these different restaurant options that are fantastic restaurant options. The food is incredible, the people are great community, and yoga, all those sorts of things, ice bars, everything that you want. Especially as a digital nomad, like they even have co-working spaces, some really epic co-working spaces that we love to use.
Amazing like rooftop bars that are just overlook the most amazing view. So Koh Phangan is where we hopefully want to live one day. We love it so much and we give it a 12 out of 10.
12 out of 10.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We're making our own scale now.
So that wraps up our 6 best islands in Thailand. If you liked this video, please subscribe, please give us a thumbs up and give us a comment. If you've got any questions below, we are so happy to answer anything. Yeah,
and if we're missing some, make sure you tell us.
Because we'll go.
Yeah, we'll go. If we're missing an island and we haven't been to that island, we will go. Let us know how wrong we are in the comments. We'll make another video correctly.
See you next time.